you don't want to do it in a place that's too public, like in the middle of a huge rager, like, dude, wanna Hey guys, my name is Gabrielle Moses. I apologize for just everything going on right now. It's 110 degrees outside with really high humidity, so my hair is insane. I put it up because I was sweating balls, but then I just put on a fan and I decided my hair was, it's just not working, and I almost died going out to my car because it was so hot. Then I sat in my car and I burnt my butt and my hand. I went to get the seat. It just was not working. Today's not my day, but I'm going to film a video to help you guys, so hopefully your day's better than mine. And today's video is on how to ask out a girl, because I have gotten this request so many times to just do like an updated version of this, so I hope it helps you. We're just gonna jump right into it. So the first key thing, whenever you're asking out a girl, be prepared for her to say no. Like, just go in thinking she's gonna say no, so then if she does actually say no, you're not gonna be sad, you're not gonna be disappointed. And if you think she's gonna say no anyways, you may as well do it because you have absolutely nothing to lose. Like, yeah, she says no, but nothing's bad is gonna happen. You'd rather go up and ask her and her say yes, and hey, you took the shot. And if she says no, then nothing bad's gonna happen. The worst thing that can happen is you're just gonna regret not asking her. So I'd rather not live with any regrets and just be like, hey, wanna go out with me? Instead of just watching her get a really hot boyfriend and be like, oh, I should have asked her out when I had the chance to do it. Like, you know that cheesy quote that you miss all the shots you don't take, and I'm sure there's 100 other ones like that. It's 100% true. It's like, I regret not doing so many different things, like in high school, hanging out with friends, with guys and all that stuff. I'd rather just do it and be like, oh, I learned from that mistake, instead of just always looking back on it like, man, I wish I did it. Because that's how I feel, and I'm trying to make you guys feel better so you don't regret every single thing in your life. Like, hey, you might get embarrassed that she said no, but I'd rather be like embarrassed for 5 seconds and learn that she was not the girl for me than just go on the rest of my life being like, oh my goodness, she's so hot, maybe one day I'll marry her. Like, if you learn that she's gonna say no, then it's better off for that to happen earlier than like later on in your life, whenever you've like made a shrine for her and been obsessing about her for a few months. Don't set the bar too high when you're asking out a girl. You don't want to go like all crazy insane, like have a airplane flying around the sky with like a sign, will you go out with me? Or like something insanely huge or like way too out of the ordinary, because then if she does say yes, her expectations are going to be so high. Like, for her birthday, you're going to have to get her favorite band or something to like top that. Like, it's just gonna be so much harder to keep her happy and stuff, and she will always compare the way you asked her out to everything else you do if you just set the bar too high. So you may as well just do it easy. Just do something normal. Like, you can just ask her in person, not make a big deal about it, because if you make too big of a deal out of it, then you're just gonna let her down for the rest of her, like, the occasions. Like her birthday, you might let her down. Christmas you might, Valentine's Day. So just set the bar low, and if she says yes, then you know she's gonna be good. But if she says no and you do this huge thing, you might have just spent a bunch of money for nothing, for her to say no, for her to deny you. So just go the easy way. Be like, want to go out with me? In person though, in person. This brings me to my next point. Do not ask her out over text messages. This is what we did in 5th grade. We are not in 5th grade anymore. Most of my viewers are like 15 to 20, something like that. So please don't ask her out over a text. Like, maybe if you want to just do something casual, like, hey, do you want to go to a movie, and you're just texting her and you're already texting her, yeah, but not, do you want to be my girlfriend type of thing. You never do that over text, because that is just a red flag for a relationship. If he just asks you out over text, then the bar has already been set way too low of a bar. Maybe if she's desperate, she'll say yes to that over text, but in reality, you're not going to get a dime for a cent.
Oh.
I just came up with that off the top of my head. You can't act nervous. That's another big thing. Like, if you go up to her and you're like, hi, do you, like, don't act nervous. 7 seconds of like courage can get you anywhere. You just gotta pretend like you have the biggest balls in the world and just go up to her and be like, hey, do you wanna go out with me? if you get sweaty, nervous, like that type of thing, I get them too. It's 100% okay. Maybe just bring an extra shirt with you, or just try and not touch her hands. Like, don't try the handshake or anything. Give her a hug instead. Like, that's okay if you get that type of nervous, but don't go up there and like completely psyching yourself out, because if you go up there and you know you're nervous and you overthink it all, it just might not go the best as it could be if you're just not paying attention about how nervous you are. So maybe have like your best friend give you like a pep talk right before, like, hey dude, you're about to have a hot girlfriend, that type of thing, and then just smack you on the butt and there you go. So just try not to freak yourself out. Don't get too nervous. And I know asking out a girl is a big deal. You can get nervous. It's normal, but try not to make it obvious that you're nervous, because she's more likely to say yes because she really likes you if you're not nervous than if you're super nervous and she says yes out of pity. So you don't want to be dating a girl out of pity. If she does say no and you still are like, man, I don't want to give up on her, I don't want her to regret her saying no, like maybe I should give her another chance. Definitely give her another chance, but make sure you kind of space it out. Maybe give it 2 weeks if she says no the first time. But if she says no after that, after the second time, that's an obvious like no, she does not want to go out with you. So do not hound her on the daily. Do you want to go out with me? Do you want to go out with me? Do you want to go get coffee? Do you want to go to the movie? Do you want to go get some ice cream? Do you want to go get some candy? No, just kind of let it be. And if she said no twice, then she lost out on you. It's her own fault if she said no to you, because obviously she's not worth your time if she already said no twice. If you want to do it a third time, then you might just start annoying her a little bit, that sort of thing. So you just want to lay off and then maybe play hard to get after the first time or after the second time. Act like you're too good for her. Maybe that's obviously the case then. So just play hard to get then, and then if you start seeing that she likes you, then maybe try for a third time. But don't just keep trying like day after day, because then she's just gonna get annoyed, she's just gonna get turned off by you, and she honestly will not want you to like go out with you. Can I do an example of you?
Are you gonna upset me?
No, I'm just gonna say how much I hated you in 8th grade and how you'd always ask me out.
Never did I actually.
Really? Let's go to the SpongeBob movie together.
I
have those sticky notes, so I know. Don't ask out a girl as a joke either, because that will hurt her feelings, or it'll just annoy her, or she'll just be like, dude, like, I know you're kidding.
Okay, Gabrielle,
this is
so
never
if
gonna happen.
it hurts if you didn't care and if it was a joke and you hated me, why did it hurt your feelings so bad?
It didn't hurt my feelings.
Oh,
I'm using it as like an example. Because,
Oh.
okay, no. This is a good point though. Like, if a guy asks out a girl as a dare or something, like say she's a girl who doesn't get a lot of attention from guys, and like all the popular guys are like, dude, try and go out with her, like try and see if you can get some action from her, like as a bet. Please refrain from doing that. Yes, it's in every single high school movie that I see. Or it actually happens too. Like, please just don't do that. Don't mess with someone's emotions. Emotions are real. It's not fair to place money or bets on that type of thing. If you are struggling on how exactly to ask out a girl, it's not as hard as you think. Like I said earlier, do not go above and beyond. Just make it super casual. So first thing, this is what you gotta do. You gotta find something in common. So make sure you kind of know her a little bit. Like, hey, if you like the same sports, do you want to go watch this together? Do you want to watch this ball game? Or I heard you love this pizza place. I love it too. That's an idea. You just have to be like, hey, casually bring it up in a regular conversation. Because one, it'll kind of like kick her off guard, like, oh, did he just ask me out? Or two, she won't realize that you asked her out and she'll say yes. So either way, it will go in your favor. There's no way she can say no to like a super casual thing, because then if she does say no, it doesn't hurt your feelings as bad, but she will most likely say yes because it's casual. You're not putting a lot of pressure on it, because that's why girls might say no. Like, if you make it some big ordeal, she might say no because she might feel a lot of pressure and she might get kind of freaked out by it. Okay, if you do end up saying yes, if she ends up saying yes, great job, perfect. But then you think, what am I gonna do for this date? You want to go somewhere where she's comfortable. You don't want her to feel awkward. Like, first date, this is a definite no. Do not bring her to your house to meet your family on the first date. That says disaster. That says too much commitment on a first date. You want to go somewhere fun. You might want to go with like friends and stuff. You just want to keep it casual at first. And then if it does work out really well, then make it more serious. Like, that's okay. You don't want to go out, like, you don't want to just go up to a girl and be like, hey, do you want to marry me? No. Whenever you do ask out a girl, make sure you do it in a setting that's like meaningful to her, because a girl will remember that for a really, really, really long time. So you don't want to do it in a place that's too public, like in the middle of a huge rager, like, dude, want to go out with me? No, kind of make it meaningful but not over the top meaningful. So maybe you like sunsets and you're just hanging out as friends, but you want to be more than friends, so you bring her to like a cool spot. Like my boyfriend, he asked me out by bringing me to the train tracks as a train was going by at sunset. Like, that's
No. Listen, everybody. All right, listen.
From Jack himself.
Not only did I ask her out, I asked her out on October 21st of 2016. No, that'd been 2015.
2015.
October 21st of 2015. If you don't know the significance of that date, Google it.
Wasn't that the back and tap? Oh, okay. But see, like, things like that was sweet, that was cute. A train was actually going by when Jack asked me out, and the horn was beeping.
I filmed
yeah,
right before
he
I
has
filmed
the
my
video.
words asking her.
Yeah, but the horn was like beeping, so I didn't like hear it all the way, but I thought I did. So then as we were walking back to the car, I was like, wait, did you ask me to be your girlfriend? I was like, oh my goodness. Like, it's just the cute little things. Like, don't go over the top. Do it somewhere meaningful where she'll remember, because who knows, you might end up marrying her. You could always bring her back to that same spot. Like, it's just the cute little things. Don't do it in a too public area. Like, don't be in the middle of a crowd at a football game where everyone can overhear everything and everything's like so loud, like it doesn't mean anything, like you just got the idea spontaneously, like, oh, I want to go out with this girl so bad. Yeah. Guys, this is the end of the video, but I have a really big announcement to make, so I better make it quick so that you guys don't lose interest. So, first of all, I'm making a gaming channel with Jack. I don't play video games that much, so you know it's about to be real interesting. That will be down below. Also, I made a new channel. This one's gonna be like more relationship videos, more like videos, but my other channel is gonna be like me on my everyday life, kind of vlogging more, like me not sitting in one spot doing a video, so like walking around. So that will also be down below, because I'm not going to be posting my first video till I get 10,000 subscribers. So you have to subscribe to that if you want to see a new video. And then thirdly, Jack and Gab channel. I couldn't think of it for a second, but our channel together, we're almost at 650,000, which is absolutely insane, and I still cannot believe we're that far, and it makes me so happy and so excited. So check that out too if you want to see my boyfriend and I making some videos together, being dumb. And the limited edition rubber ducky hoodies are down below in the description. They're almost sold out, so be sure to get one if you guys want to get one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.